Welcome back to the IvanVentures podcast, where we try to make money, finance, and investing make sense. I'm Ivan, and as always, my amazing co-host Mella is here.
Hey everyone.
And today's topic is something we all do every single day, probably without even thinking about it. Paying for things. Think about it. Cash was king. Then came debit, then credit, and now we have Venmo, Apple Pay, Tap to Pay, crypto wallets. The future is getting seriously wild. We're diving into where payments started, where they're going, and why the future might not involve your wallet at all.
Okay, so before we talk apps and crypto, let's take a quick 60-second trip through the history of money. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, so first humans started with barter. I'll give you a goat for your wheat. Then commodity money, shells, salt, cocoa beans. Then it gets weird. In Micronesia, they used giant stone wheels that weighed 8,000 pounds. 8,000 pounds? Yeah, and they never moved them. Ownership was just understood. Then paper money from China, credit cards in the 1950s, which were literally made of cardboard, internet banking in the 90s, and finally mobile payments in the 2010s. And boom, here we are.
Every single one of those upgrades was met with skepticism. And trust me, I was skeptical too. I still remember sending my first Venmo payment. It was like $20. And I sent it and then just stared at my phone like, did it just vanish? Is this a prank? Is my bank laughing at me right now?
That's so real. And that moment says everything, right? Payments evolve when trust evolves.
Exactly. So fast forward to today. Pew Research shows that 80% of Americans have used mobile payments at least once. It's not niche anymore.
Oh, not at all. Apps like Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, they basically turned paying people into texting. It's just part of how we communicate.
Totally. And what about Gen Z? Over 70% of them rarely carry cash. They treat physical money like it's ancient history, like flip phones or MySpace.
It really is. And here's a fun fact for you. In China, QR code payments from WeChat and Alipay process more transactions in 24 hours than US credit cards do in an entire month.
That's insane. And that's where we're heading. Fast, frictionless, totally digital money. But I think a lot of people have no idea what actually happens when you tap your phone on a terminal. So let's break it down. It's super simple.
Please do.
Okay, so here's what happens in under half a second when you use Apple Pay. First, your phone creates something called a token. This is super important. It is not your real card number.
Right, a token.
Second, that token goes to the payment terminal via NFC, which is just a short-range radio signal. Third, your bank instantly checks if that token is valid. Fourth, the system approves or denies it, usually in about 200 milliseconds. And fifth, you walk away with your latte.
So you never actually send your real credit card number into the machine. It's basically the Marvel version of payments, like an invisible protection shield. And then came crypto, the rebel teenager of finance.
A very moody teenager. Bitcoin launched in 2009, promising freedom from banks. And now we have Ethereum, Solana, stablecoins, wallets, exchanges. It's a whole universe, and companies are noticing. PayPal, Tesla, Shopify, they all accept some form of crypto now.
Yeah, and what about El Salvador? They made Bitcoin legal tender. You can literally go buy pupusas with BTC.
Which is wild. But okay, let's be real. Most people aren't ready to pay their rent in Ethereum just yet. But the blockchain technology behind crypto, that could change everything. From cross-border transfers to fraud detection, that's the real revolution happening.
And it's all moving towards this contactless world. Tap to Pay is just taking over. These are reports that 60% of global in-person transactions are now contactless.
So true. And then you have Amazon Ghost Stores, which took it even further. You literally walk in, grab stuff, and just walk out. No checkout, no cashier. Your payment just happens automatically.
The first time I did that, it felt so wrong. It feels like shoplifting, but with permission.
The legal kind of shoplifting.
Okay, but as cool as all this is, we have to talk about what can go wrong.
The dark side.
Yeah, I mean, there's fraud and scams, there's losing access to your digital wallet, the crazy crypto volatility, and then the big ones, privacy concerns. Pay with your face isn't for everyone. Plus, data tracking, security breaches, it's a long list.
And there's a more basic trade-off. We're trading convenience for dependency. If your phone dies, if your battery dies, your ability to pay just dies with it.
Totally. Imagine explaining to a cashier, sorry, my phone died, so I can't buy these Doritos. It's a real problem. And it's funny because the US isn't even like the most advanced. Some countries are way ahead of us. Oh, for sure. Like Sweden is nearly cashless. Some cafes there just won't accept cash at all. Japan, on the other hand, still loves cash. It's a cultural trust thing. China is all about QR codes for everything, even street vendors. And then places like Dubai and Singapore are already testing face pay systems.
It's like global food culture, Everyone does it differently. It's fascinating, different, but totally interconnected.
So let's look to the future. Picture this. It's 2035. You buy your coffee with a quick scan of your palm. Your car pays for its own parking meter automatically as you pull up.
Okay, I'm with you.
Your smart fridge orders groceries moments before you run out. And your AI financial assistant gently pings you and says, "Ooh, Ivan, you spent $83 at Starbucks this month. Do we need to talk?"
I love that. So basically, every device becomes your wallet. Smart glasses, watches, cars, appliances. Money just becomes invisible.
So, with all that, let's wrap up with some quick practical tips. My tip is this: think of each payment method as a different tool. Use credit for security, debit for discipline, cash when you really want to control spending, and crypto only for fun or long term curiosity.
That's a great breakdown. My tip is simple. Never keep all your money in one app. Don't make a single company your entire financial world. If they freeze your account for some reason, your whole week is ruined. Diversify your app.
So smart. And my last one, always double check who you're sending money to. Nothing hurts more than Venmoing the wrong person.
All right, that's our show. From salt to shells, from swipe to tap, from cash to crypto, payments evolve as we evolve.
And just like Ivan's first nervous Venmo transaction, new tech always feels a little weird at first, but then it becomes normal later.
So whether you tap, swipe, scan, or send Satoshis, the future of money is already here. Thanks for tuning in to IvanVentures.
Next time you pay for something, just take a second to notice how fast the world is changing, right in the palm of your hand. See you next time.
The content on the IvanVentures podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as professional advice in finance, investing, and business. Always consult qualified professionals for advice specific to your situation. IvanVentures podcast and its creators are not liable for any decisions made based on this content.